Now, I find humans and relationships to be super fascinating, and unfortunately, because I'm somewhat of a recluse, I can't comment on a lot of that. But there is one realm of humor and interaction in which I have had a lot of experience, and that is the realm of crushes. Here is my gift to you as a result of all of my suffering and character building experiences. So let's say you have a crush on someone. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's typically not fun. We all kind of know the way that it goes. You get a crush on someone, they're like super cute, and you're like, oh my gosh! Ah! After a while, if your little flirtatious glances aren't reciprocated, you realize that maybe this is a one-sided thing. The question then remains, what do you do then? Here's what you shouldn't do, and I may or may not have been involved with some or more of these things. Do not stalk that person, either on Facebook or in real life. Do not send secret admirer notes. Do not send long drawn-out emails talking about how much you think about that person. Do not resort to violence. It's just not a good idea. Now, in romantic comedies, often, you know, the gal pal says, no, like, go admit your feelings, and then they run and they say so. And that's cool. That's great, especially if this person is not someone you normally see, and maybe you're like on vacation or something. Because if they say no and reject you, then you can kind of get on with your life. But if this is a close friend of yours, or a classmate, or a colleague, you might not want to admit your feelings if you're pretty sure that they probably don't feel the same way about you, because you're going to have to continue to spend time with this person. And it's going to be uncomfortable city for both of you after, you know, this incident takes place. So just don't do it, please. That said, you're still stuck with your crush, right? So what do you do to get over that person? That is a difficult subject, but there is one piece of advice that I can give you that may help you get over them. When you have a crush on someone, typically you have a crush not on the actual person who you probably are too shy, or you know, you don't know well enough to truly know. You kind of have a crush on the idea of them. And you've taken these little bits of information you know about them and kind of turned them into this idol, this fantasy that's not a real person, and it snowballs in your head, and then they just become more and more perfect, and then it just tortures you. And what you need to remember is that that's all in your head. This person that you've fallen in love with is a fictional character. That kind of helps me be practical and kind of move on with my life, and I hope it helps you too. But let's talk about what it's like to be a crushee, which is equally humiliating sometimes. No one likes to be on the receiving end of one-sided affection either. Let's say that someone has a crush on you and has inflicted upon you one of the aforementioned embarrassing scenarios. The best thing to do is to be polite and compassionate, but very clear. Say, you know, gosh, thank you, that's so flattering, but I just wanna be friends. Don't bring up what happened later on. Try to forget about it. That's my advice for you. If you are either a crusher or a crushie, my heart goes out to you. But the one consolation that we may take from all this is that these situations are often frickin' hilarious. At least once the wounds heal, we can all look back and laugh.